Welcome back, guys. We have some missions, and the one I want to do today is build a new orbital station around Kerbin. So we're going to need to build something that can lift something heavy, because we need to have a facility supporting at least 11 Kerbals. We need to have a viewing cupola, and that's it. But of course we need to have power, and I want to have science on board, and blah blah blah. A lot of stuff. So what we're going to do, we're going to start with our cupola. Then we're going, so that's, the cupola can have one Kerbal, right? Let's see. Yeah, one Kerbal. I am pretty sure. Yeah, that sounds right. Okay. So, that's one. Science. You can hold two, so that's three. And then cargo, is it cargo? Or is it utility? I think it's utility. So the hitchhiker can here can hold 4, so we need 2 of those. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we need to launch this, but we're of course not done yet. Cargo. I want, I think it's a payload, maybe. A service bay. Okay. And in that service bay, I want a Probodobodyne Octo. I want power. I want quite a lot of it. I think 2 is probably going to be fine. What about you? Do you fit in there? You technically do. But we don't really need that in there. We don't need it. What we could do is... well, an experiment storage unit might not be the worst thing to get. It sticks out the bottom there. Let's just try and put it right in the middle there. It needs to come over some. Something like that. Yeah, that looks right. Sentinel. Whoa, that thing is huge. Okay. And it won't fit on anything. You can fit it up there, but I don't think we need to have it there. Though it wouldn't be bad. It wouldn't be bad to have it. I mean, it kind of defeats the purpose of the cupola, but sometimes you have to make sacrifices for science. We will put a thermometer in there. We don't need a seismic accelerometer. We will put a barometer in here. We'll put a Mr. Go. Actually, we do need this, don't we? We can put that on a spaceship that we go up with, because we can put science into our thing here. So we kind of want all of the different science things. We'll put you there. Surrounding atmosphere. I will put it in. Like that. Then we want... I guess we want the surface scanning module as well, but then we need the survey scanner. I don't think we necessarily want that. I think... okay. Guess we can put these in here. I don't know if they do anything in space, but we're bringing them. Alright, so that's our service bay. How's that? Okay. Then we need the rest of the science. So, dual technique thing, which we can put over here, and a magnetometer boom. Oh, that's a magnetometer. So I think this and this do the same things, I hope. A medium scanning arm. So that means that we don't need the light scanning arm. We don't need a surface sample collection drill. We don't need these. As for that, we need that. So that's all the science that we want. All right. That's fine. So let's bring this up. And we want pods. Or not pods. Tanks. And we want... Actually, I think we just want one of these with a poodle. But before we do that, we want some coupling. And we want... Actually, it's pretty streamlined except for that whole mess. So I think we will put on a fairing. But we're not going to build the fairing yet, because we of course need power and stuff like that on there. But actually, I want... I want to keep this attached, kinda. So I think we'll do that. Alright, but you know what? Let's finish building up here. So we need electrical. And we're going to get the Gigantor. Solar panels. And I think we'll get 4 of them. Like that. Not quite. Not quite. I need to move over a bit. Yeah, that's better. So that's power. We have batteries. What we don't have is you know what? These two can be next to each other, I think. What we don't have is supplies and somewhere that we can dock. So I want a docking port in here. And I think I want the Junior as well on there. I want that to be right in the middle, which is right around there. Ah, dang. There. And then we'll move it in to be flush with the other one, like that. Okay. That works for me. Then I don't think we necessarily... Oh, communications. Communications. Now, I don't know if I put a powerful relay antenna on a space station that is going to be orbiting just around Kerbal. I mean, I'm thinking that we put it in orbit at around 100 kilometers. Is a relay antenna on that going to help me? If you know, I would really appreciate it if you could let me know, because I wouldn't mind putting one on here, but we don't really have space for it. Well, we could put it down here because we're keeping that. So, you know what? Let's put 3 of them on here, just in case it is doable. Like that. Okay. Now we can build our fairing. Like that. But I need to open that. Need to take that and say we need default, and then I suppose that's fine. Now, do we need... Yeah, we do, don't we? We need some RCS stuff on here. That would be useful. So let's delete the fairing. RCS tanks. RCS fuel tank. They're very small. Where the heck are we going to put those? We could move the storage thing. And put one in there. Will we have access to that though? I'm guessing we will. And then we can put this storage unit something like here. Let's move this over. We're fine there. I need to move it a bit. So something like that. I think that'll work. It clips a bit, but that's okay. All right. And then, of course, we need some RCS thrusters. How big are these? Pretty big. But it is also a pretty big thing that we're launching. So if we put some there, and some there. Nope. Some there. Nope. There. That works. Kinda. There. Alright, then we have RCS. Kinda wouldn't mind them being lined up. More or less, something like that. And then these we can move over like that. Or we can just put 4 on. I don't mind putting 4 on. There. Okay. Now we can build the fairing, I think. I don't know if I'll have access to the RCS fuel, but we'll find out, I guess. There. Okay. That's our... No. That's our station. Then we need a stage to get us into space. Well, to get us to where we want to be. And I think... that'll be that. We do need a reaction wheel. A reaction wheel would be very nice. Suppose we could put that here. We won't need it once we're up, I don't think. But it is big enough that we actually... You know what? Let's take that off. Let's pull this down, put this in here, and have a reaction wheel there. And the fairing is still fine. Okay. That works for me. Alright. Then we need some coupling. And we definitely need 2 of these with a mainsail. And I think we're going to get 2 more. Coupling. So it might not need to be that big, actually. This might be enough. Actually, this needs to come up here. Something like that. Okay. And another 2. And another 2. And we want you down there. That gives us enough lift. Beautiful. We want fuel tanks. We want that. Going into there. And we certainly have enough delta V as well. More than enough. We need aerodynamics. We need nose cone. Is this as big? This is even bigger. What about utility? Where are the parachutes? Oh, parachutes. That is not big enough. Okay. Alright, but that's fine. We need some structural stuff. We need some... strutty things. There. And then... the crew, you're not going. We want gear action group. We want Gigantor. We want to toggle solar panels. And that's about it. All right. So let's call this Kerbal Space Station. All right. This should do it. Oh, one thing I want to do. Build. I want... this guy on here. And let's pick you down. Are you in the ground now? A little bit. There. That's better. Okay. Let's save that. And let's launch. I really hope this works. We're not sending any people up. We're not sending any supplies up right now. We're just... launching this bad boy. And can I not say control from here? On. Damn it. I want to control from... Alright. Well, let's go. It's a big boy. Whoa, 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 whoa. It is wobbly. It is very, very wobbly. Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. All right, we are going to revert this flight. It's a little too wobbly. How do we fix that? What if we... took these drops and put... Can't. Well, we can put them up there. But it's this up here that wobbles. This bit. But what if we put in... some winglets? It won't help with the wobble, but... hopefully it helps a bit with the stability. Crew, we don't want any crew. Good. Launch. Alright, let's try this one more time. That was a test flight. If it crashes this time, it crashes. Let's go. Are we tilting a little bit in the right direction, even maybe? That would be okay. I could live with that. Man, it's wobbly. I don't need to do one maneuver and then stop. Alright, let's just point prograde. Hopefully that works. We are tilting over a little bit. Not as fast as I would like, though. Alright. Atmospheric analysis. Okay. Still going up. Well, that's good. And we need to come over a bit. quite a bit. So around here, I think. Would be good right now. I want to be as tutorial as possible. Alright, we're almost, well, we are in, well, heading into space at least. We're not in space yet. But we're getting there. Okay. We're going up. Everything is looking good. It's about a minute to apoapsis, and we are... It's going down slowly, very slowly, which is perfect. And we're up to 77. We can deploy that. We are in space. Okay. We're just bringing our apoapsis up slowly and our periapsis up quickly. We're just keeping burning because I'm okay with this. All right. Still the same. We're at 90 kilometer apoapsis now. We want it to be 100, I think. That's my thinking. Let's do the gears, get our solar panels out. Now, it's not ideal that this is so close to the solar panels, the docking port, but it is what it is. Really? So we are at 100 kilometers. All right. Where is our apoapsis? Why can't we see our apoapsis? All right. Well, why can't I see our apoapsis? Is it because open? Control from here. There it is. Add a maneuver. Circularized. That's pretty much perfect. Let's turn to our maneuver. Only a 27-second burn. So we can quick save. We can keep that experiment. All right, so we need to burn at around, well, 13 seconds. Thirteen and a half. So burn. Okay. getting there. So, apoapsis is at 102, periapsis is at 100. That is good enough for me. That is good enough for me, but what we actually could do is just turn retrograde. Just bring the apoapsis just down a tiny, tiny bit. So that it's more or less completely perfect. Just one tap of shift. And there. Alright, that is as good as it gonna get. That is very, very circular. Alright, cool. We don't have any lights on here. That's a mistake that I made. We'll deal with it. We will configure vessel naming. It's definitely not a ship. It is a station. And there we go. We have tons and tons and tons of Delta V still in this, and we have this as well, so that was way overkill. But it's fine. We have our space station. Now we just need some crew on it at some point. But we don't need that yet. I just wanted to get it up here. Our contract is complete, 135,000. So that is wonderful. Let's head back to the Space Center. So it wasn't actually that heavy, which surprised me a bit. But we did it, and in the next one we're going to do something else. Let's take a quick look. So in 26 days we have a Kerbal Eve, and we do have a mission to position a satellite in synchronous orbit of Eve. We have a mission to put a satellite in a specific orbit of Eve. And we have a mission to build a new orbital station around Eve. So that could be something. That needs 11 Kerbals as well. So what we could do is reuse the space station we just built and just add a bit to it so that we have a couple of satellites that we can get to Eve as well. So we might start planning for that. Yeah, we might start planning for that. That's not a bad idea. But anyway, we are out of time for today, so thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, why not leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.